everybody? It's me, Truck Driver Sean. Today, we're going to come at you with an old classic, 40th anniversary of a classic, matter of fact. So, last week before last, depends on when you're watching this, or months ago, depends on when you're watching this, right? By the way, today, my coffee is courtesy of Black Rifle Company. All right. It's a very good coffee, by the way. This is their, my fat ass is drinking their workout blend because it's got more caffeine. Very good coffee. And they support veterans. So, run by veterans, supporting veterans. How can you not want to support that, all right? They don't send me nothing. It was a Christmas gift. Booty called Becky hooked me up. All right, so today we're coming at you with the Boss Super Overdrive SD-1 40th anniversary. I figured I'd demo it before I send it out to the amp man out there at AMM Amplified in Chicago to have it modded with what's going to be my version of his mod. He has a thick and a sick switch on it. So the kill mod will have a sick and sicker. So it gets a little tighter. I don't care about it getting chubby, but those who use like Stratocasters and Telecasters, they kind of want it to get a little chubbier. That's kind of what that's for. Which, the thing's already kind of a beast without it being done up. So I don't know why you would want to take a single coil on that journey, but I don't know. We're all weird with our guitar shit, right? We can agree on that. 100%. We're all idiots. So today, I am using the RG Iron Label Baritone. It's like any other friggin' Ibanez. It's got 700 fucking numbers and letters and shit, so I'm not rattling that off. The Fortin Sigil and Fortin 2x12 cab. Mic'd up with a Shure SM57. Way off access. We're going to try that because people are complaining about my tone. So I'm taking all the tips and tricks I can take. So we'll see what this sounds like. So just a Fortin right now. We'll check that out. So that's just the Fortin. Nothing else. Just the Fortin. Okay? As you can tell, I have the gain almost all the way down on that. And that's what it sounds like. So if anybody thinks that the Fortin is not, you know, girthy enough, please, there's enough on tap on that thing. Jesus. All right. So now we're going to turn the Super Overdrive on. I'll chug a couple more little open chugs before I turn it on to see you can see. I'll put it on, even though half is too much. I'm going to put everything on half just to show you. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a fuck show, but that's how we like it. All right, here we go. As you can tell, that's aggressive, right? Yeah, a little much. So we're going to turn the gain down to 1/4 and leave the tone alone and see what happens. So you tell it gets a little bit better. By the way, I'm in drop B, so it's tuned pretty low. And with that hooked up and with the Fort and Sigil, most people complain about what you get from down tuned, but I mean, this is pretty good, right? Still a bit squirrely. We can agree on that, correct? So I'm going to put the drive up a little bit, and I'm going to take the tone and I'm going to back it down. So it's still a little razor sharp for me. Let's see what this do. Much better right there, right? Like that's for a drop B tuning. That sounds pretty good. So the gain right now is on 25% on the Sigil. So let's go back and visit the Sigil for a second with the overdrive turned off. And we're gonna play around with the gain and get it kind of to that sweet spot where you just kind of want to have it change just a little bit. Now this is kind of cheating because the Sigil, for all intents and purposes, the amp needs nothing except for a noise gate. That's it. It's just a damn good amp, folks. All right, so here we go. All right, so now we get a little more beefier, right? A little bit of noise. When you start to run a lot of gain, get a lot of noise. Sorry, folks. It's just the way it is. All right, so we're going to turn the SD Super Overdrive SD-1 on and see what she do. That right there is a pretty bitchin' tone, man. That's kind of what I call like the happy spot, because you can play rock and roll, you can play metal, all different types of metal, matter of fact. Case in point, check this out, check this out, check this out. Yeah, so as you can tell, it just kicks ass. What a great pedal. I've always didn't give a shit about overdrive pedals for like the first 20 years of me playing guitar. Yeah, I'm one of those guys that I was always a plug straight in. All right? Plug straight in. No messing around. Just plug straight in. And now I love overdrive. God, I love overdrive pedals. And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't get into them earlier, but really, for $50, this SD-1 is stupid. And used, you're still paying $40, so go buy a brand new one. Fuck it. Let's keep bossing business. I mean, really. I know this is going to sound horrible to say, but does $10 really make that big of a difference in your life? I mean, really. $10. Don't drink a beer on Friday. Get yourself the SD-1 brand new. All right. Thank you. I'm going to zoom in here real quick, give you a look at this beautiful bastard, and then we'll be out of here. You're here. All right. Again, for all you wonder what's in the cup, Black Rifle, man. And yes, there's a middle finger on the bottom of the cup, in case you were wondering. All right. Give me a second to unhook. I'll be back. You'll get a little closer to this awesome, heinous looking fucking mug of mine, and we'll take a look at that pedal, all right? Be right back with ya. So we're back, folks. That's right. We're going to take a little look at that Super Overdrive up close. There's not really much to look at. It's kind of a barbaric design, but as you can tell, it's pretty damn versatile. You can use it quite well. Big shout out to Ibanez and Fortin for making great stuff to do this. And by the way, I did have a noise gate running. I didn't mention it at the beginning, but it is the gate, the G8 gate by Rev Amplification. Those guys. I know a lot of you are saying like, dude, you was Fortined out. Why didn't you use the Zool or the Zool Plus? Well, one, the Zool to me is useless as shit because I don't do the whole key and gate shit. And the Zool Plus, if I try it and I like it, I will buy it. But I'm waiting for Luis Torres to send me one. I've been waiting a month. He's supposed to send me his to try. Sorry, when it comes to noise gates, I have a ton of them, and I swear by certain ones. And so far, Fortin with noise gates has let me down. So spending $225 on a noise gate that I don't know for sure can even stand toe-to-toe with any of these. It's not really on my list. Nothing against Fortin. I love Fortin. Maybe I don't like everybody that's part of the Fortin community because his fanboys are, well, crazy as fuck. All right? It's okay to have an opinion and not to like everything. Just gonna put that out there. All right? I mean, we all tried the jalapeno chocolate M&Ms. Bad idea. Well, great idea, horrible execution. But we still love M&Ms. Let's get off your fucking high horse, cocksucker. All right. So here we go. Let's take a look at that pedal. Take another sip of this black raffle coffee. By the way, they don't support me or nothing. It's a Christmas gift from Booty Call Becky. Look at that. That doesn't say that's my coffee cup. Nothing does. You know what I'm saying, fuckers? It does have that on the other side. Yes, mate. All right. But I'm glad I'm right-handed and this is on that side because I'd rather you see that. Because I'm an obnoxious piece of shit. All right. Back to the mission at hand. That right there is the super duper overdrive. Mm-hmm. That's so super duper. I wonder what this does. Plink. Nothing. All right. I was wondering why it was popping up. So you can see it's just your average run-of-the-mill Boss pedal. Nothing's changed except for the color. It's usually the other way around. Black writing, kind of like a yellowish piss bottle, yellow type color. But this one here is black with gold, which I was debating on whether or not to get the 40th anniversary because I kind of, oddly enough, like the yellow one. But it's going to get modded by the Ant-Man, and he puts this really cool knob right here. That's a knob from a Marshall that looks really dope on it. So this looks kind of cool from an aesthetic point of view, and because, you know, us guitar players are crazy. And if you can make something look pretty, we'll buy it. We want it. It's the way it is. Because we crazy folk. And it's okay to be crazy. It's okay to be a little cray-cray. All right. So there you go. That is the Super Overdrive by Boss. I'm going to send this out to the Ant-Man. Have it modded. Even though it doesn't really need to be. But it can be. So it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's possible, it's got to happen. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe to my bullshit if you haven't yet. And share with all your friends and your enemies and your family and strangers on the street. Because I'd like to actually get my YouTube channel doing a little bit better in 2022. Had some good growth in 2021, but all my peers kind of grew way past me. So I kind of would like to grow, but I don't want to have to clickbait and do low-hanging fruit to do it. Kind of like to do it organically, and that takes people to support you. You fuckers. And yeah, and again, thanks, boss, for not getting back to my messages. I would have bought one of these off you, you assholes. Just couldn't get my hands on one. Not like I asked for it for free, son. Which, by the way, I'm not saying anything mean to Boss. Boss, in the time that I've been doing this online stuff, Boss has treated me phenomenal. They're a great company. And I can't believe I never tried this. I might have to start exploring some of the cheaper Boss pedals that I always figure the cheaps, they gotta suck. This thing was fucking phenomenal, really. Honestly, go get yourself one. Even if you don't get it modded, it's just a great overdrive. $50. Shit. All right. Catch y'all later. You know what I'm about ready to say, right? You know. Keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Y'all know what's coming next. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Don't be a dick.